Bigfoot with a fan. And that's what we did. We went out together, and it's like 12 investigations later. He won't leave. Do you know how to get rid of him?
So,
what the hell's going on here? I left you alone for 1 second.
podcast here, sir.
Yeah, I left you alone for 1 second. You take the show over, goddammit. Saying, the best I can think of is tweakers are out in the woods making tree structures. That's what what you meant.
You know, it damn sure wasn't a bunch of Boy Scouts. I could have told you that.
Suddenly go blowing that way.
Right.
You guys don't know.
Yeah.
Well, red alert. The producer's here. Bobby Lee.
These millionaires don't know what Prime is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What are these lowly people drinking?
You know, something like Dog Man, right? And I have no dog in the fight, so to speak.
Yo, country boys first. Winner. What's up, country boy? Good to see you, my man. Good to see everybody. Anybody who's here, good to see you. If you're on my Facebook, I'm going to say it right now. Like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, or go over to my Facebook on Banter with Richie B. I can't see your comments in StreamYard, and then I get disappointed after when I see you on my personal Facebook. I didn't know you were actually watching and supporting, and I do apologize for that, but that is not me. That is Cuckaberg, not me. Cuckaburger. Yeah. Happy Wednesday, everybody. It's just another Monday. Some days, right? And Big Daddy's in the hizzy. So me and Wojo have been talking. We have an idea for a show. And of course it's Wednesday, it's tight. I've got a lot of personal things going on. I do apologize for not having a list of guests available. It is really not conducive to my ADD to do that anyways, but we will start mixing and matching. Tomorrow's the day where I start sending out those little calendars to you. So if you get a calendar, you go on there and you pick out the dates that you can make it that aren't already taken and to be a guest on the show. So, and I just got to figure out what days I want. You know what I mean? So there's going to be days that I want for my team, Boots on the Ground, Bigfoot Investigations, Climbing, and when I want a certain guest. You know what I'm saying? So all that stuff. So let's get Wojo in here. I got some people on the side to say hi to. What's up, Wojo?
What's up, everybody? How we all doing? Climbing as usual. And boom! Welcome to the show.
Climbing. I like climbing. Climbing is actually fun. So see, look at I'm going over there. Yankees fan. Hello, Yankees fan. Yes, we'll welcome you. Like
yeah,
and subscribe
absolutely.
to YouTube. Oh, I see Damien. You heard that? He got that message on Facebook and bounced right over. He's like, oopsie. Oopsie. So what's
Damien,
up, everybody?
from Edinburgh, Scotland.
Edinburgh, Scotland. So first country boy was first and foremost. Good morning, my friend. Good morning, Damien. Yeah, watch for your calendar, Damien. I'm going to go over that in a minute. What's up, Big Andy? Big Andy's in the house and a proud member of Boots on the Ground Bigfoot Investigations.
What's up there, senior?
Very important piece. We need him over here. He's talking about coming out on Sunday, actually. We just got to get the times down, Big Andy, because Wojo has a little family gathering he's got to go participate in. So whatever, we'll work it out. I'm not worried about it. If we have to sit out there in the dark, I'm not scared. I mean, I might be a little scared. I'm not really scared. It's going all right. Look at this guy. Look at this local legend sneaking in on us. What is this? What is this?
Snappy Turtle himself.
Huh? I swear he wears sandals and walks on water. What's up, Mr. Trainer?
What's going on, Mike? How you doing, buddy?
Yeah, we still got to get together with Mike, by the way. He reminded me, because I've been busy too, as far as getting into the recording program that we want to do in this hot area that we're in. Because Mike would be the perfect job. He's just, obviously everybody's busy, but I think something like that would be so easy for him. It would be like pastime. It would be like, boop, 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 done. Where me and you would be like, You done with that yet? No, maybe next month. You know what I mean? So,
Well, Richie, well, excuse me one second. While we got Mike Trainer on here before he goes, Mike, I want to send you some clips, video clips for you to hear, and if you can kind of clear it up, I'll help you guide you through that if that's okay. All right.
all right, great. He said what he said. There we go. We got D Hoot in the his A. Hi guys. Hope y'all well and good. Yeah, that's right. And then
Must be
there's
singing.
Yankees. And then there's Yankees fan.
That's all right. Fan of the Yankees, we don't care. Fan of ours. Let's go. Hey, welcome, Yankees fan.
as long as it's about Bigfoot, we're good. We just got spanked by the Yankees pretty good. So
Yeah, we deserve it.
We're still 5-4 on them on the season, by the way. Believe it or not. Let's see. And Damian Smith says, good morning to Wojo and Richie as he's in Scotland. And there's another legend.
Oh, there he is, the man, the myth, the legend.
Yeah, boots on the ground, Bigfoot Investigations, another member. Mike Trainer's also another member. I mean, you talk about an all-star group, right? Oh my God. And we're not the all-stars. That's the crazy part. Timmy Tellis, I see you over on my Facebook. Like, subscribe, jump over to my YouTube, buddy. I'll give you virtual hugs. You know you love those.
What's up, Timmy?
Damien doesn't sleep. Not a chance. Spooks rest for no one.
Oh, that's why he's called Batman.
Wait, what's this? I sent a few pictures to your email to see what you think about what I sent you. Oh, yeah. Whenever you do something like that, just shoot me a message on Messenger, bro. Are you on? I thought you were on my Facebook. You're not on my Facebook? Well, if not, then you know, friend request up, yo. Oh, look at this guy.
Animal.
Trainer says he's in, but he's a noob. He doesn't give himself enough credit, dude. Just stop. Stop with that. Stop it. He goes, I don't got Facebook. Like a true country boy. Ain't no Facebook here, boy.
I don't got no Facebook. Back at you, Rich.
I ain't got no Facebook.
Sorry, Rich. I don't have Facebook. But back to you, Jim.
Right? Just straight up, man. All right. I will send you a way to get a hold of me through the email because emails are like 1963, dude. So sorry. I'm an older fellow that's updated, sir. Don't you encourage that? Uh-oh. I had that thing happen again. It's got to be StreamYard.
Well, what's going on?
I just did that blackout on my screen. Yeah, there it is. Hang on a minute. Be right back.
Yep. Back to me. All right. So anyways, how's everyone doing? Welcome to the show. Rich is having a little bit of a technical difficulty. So here's my dogs. You just won't leave me alone. Come here, you. Say hello. I'll tell you right now, I can be petting her all day. Every show she comes by, hug me. Yeah, you stay over there. So yeah, for some years, we brought our buddy Eric Vogel down and did some investigation with us, boots on the ground. Pretty interesting stuff. And I know a lot of you folks were out there live. I had some video that I had to go through for myself. Richie was on live, but I also have my phone video right beside me, and interesting stuff. Picked up on some snaps, some light knocks. It was like really cool stuff. I don't know why that we can't pick. We just couldn't pick it up, but my phone picks up everything.
Well, there you go. There's my green screen, everybody behind me. It's doing that thing again, and I got the message this time. If anybody else has StreamYard, I have a question for you. Because this is what I keep running into. And I don't know why. It's unfortunately, your browser doesn't support the virtual background feature, which I have on every show since last December 5th. Just saying. Please use Google Please use Google. That's right, Jim. We're here to googly doobly do. The fuck? All right, we're good to go. Use Google and ensure that hardware acceleration is enabled. It is an awesome green screen. That's my son's idea, my 13-year-old. He said, Dad, just paint the whole wall behind you. And that's what all those huge Bigfoots and shit. It's awesome. So anyway, sorry about that. I'm going to look into that because it's driving me nuts, and I know it's got to be stream related. Something's not being compatible. You know what I mean?
Mm.
I know I've been divorced twice. Oh, sorry. Or Bobby Lee. Yeah, it seems like there's got to be something that you got to be physically present for to understand. That's what stinks. Anyways, enough about that. It's a beautiful green screen behind me. Enjoy the view. 1974 cement. Real cement. None of this fake bullshit we use nowadays. All right. Thank you, Damien. See? He knows. What's her name? Wojo. Oh, no, that ain't how she said it. Never mind. Scally says hi. Scally. Do you know what Scally?
What's up there, Salvatore? Yankee
Okay.
man, you loser. It's a friend of mine who's Yankees fan. Is he out of his freaking mind?
All right. Well, some people, you know what I'm saying? What are you going to do?
Exactly.
So here we go. This Saturday night. So Saturday night, like I like to have a show where it's just myself or Mojo going over evidence, talking, Q&A with the audience on the side. Maybe have boots on the ground, Bigfoot investigators come in and talk about what they've been up to, stuff like that. I just always want to reserve that week. A lot of shows just book out, and that's their thing. I love watching it either way. You know what I mean? But like Sean Kelly had it last night, like a recap of the month. You know what I mean? Are you done with your little giggly friends? You two want to be alone? Oh my God. Yankees yuck. Can I tell you about that phrase, actually, Crystal? All my boys, their very first phrase that I teach them in life is Yankees yuck. It's true. It's true. Each and every one of them, I teach them all Yankees yuck. They all, that's the first sentence basically they say in their lives. Because I'm a true dedicated Yankees fan. It can never just go into anybody's YouTube disguised as a Yankees fan. Right? Hello, Crystal. How are you, my friend? Yeah, good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Dog's name, that is.
Oh, I'm sorry. D-Hood, that's Star, my dog. The rescue British Golden Retriever.
I thought she was insinuating perhaps you were dating or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, little QR code just slipped up. Sorry. I don't know how that got there. Hit that QR code if you're new around here or you got a couple of friends or somebody's walking by at the house with their phone because they're always face down. Grab the phone real quick, hit the QR, boom. And there's all the social media. You got TikTok, you got, of course, YouTube, like and subscribe, Instagram, Facebook, all Banter Richie B. Make sure you get on there and support the cause. Oh, that's awesome. I knew I liked Crystal. I told you. She's amazing. My daughters had shirts that said Yankees yuck. There you go. Outstanding. Oh, look at this. Barbara Bertram's in the house. Hey, Barbara, you ever hear from those Burks people? We don't hear from them no more. I hope they're okay. Please, if you do see them, send them our best.
Exactly.
Thank you. Thank you. Or as my 14-month-old would say.
How you doing, Barbara?
That's what he does. He just gets it. So I'm gonna look into that Google Chrome thing and make sure Accelerate is on. It says use Google Chrome. You think that's super top secret code for use Google Chrome?
The heck knows.
It's weird, right?
StreamYard, I don't know why things were working fine, and then all of a sudden they start.
Yeah, like the last 4 to 6 weeks or something, I've been having these issues here and there. You know what I mean?
Right.
Send me some stickers, and I'll see if you can place them in the. Oh, okay. By stickers, you mean Yankees yuck? Or Banter the Richie B stickers. So anyways, enough about all that crap. Listen up. This is what we want to do this week, and we want you to partake. Country boy, you still here? No, never. She never sees them. You
Hmm.
don't talk to them or anything? Good Lord, I hope they're okay. You can barely get text messages back. I think it was something Wojo said. Abrasive
I'm a
Wojo.
nice guy. I don't say bad things at all.
I mean, well, look at him clearly. Look at his attitude right here in this picture.
Mm.
Look at the attitude you got.
Buy the merch, yeah.
Hey, you pointing to the Bigfoot and like saying, "Bite me." You know what I mean? And don't forget the Massachusetts Cryptid Fest 2024 from our friend Carlozzi, September 14, 2024, 1 p.m. Make sure you were either with me on the screen or with me in person because we're going to have a ball, man. We're going to absolutely tear it up.
No, that's not
Oh.
Richie with his shirt off.
There it is. What are you talking about? Clearly. I got like 7 chest hairs. I don't even know why. I'm not even manly enough to grow chest hairs. You know how long it took for me to grow a beard? I'm 53. I think it started at 50. But I also believe that's the reason why I still have a head of hair. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, No banter with scanner thingy. Banter with scanner thingy. No, banter with scanner thingy. The fuck? I love you guys, but I'm telling you what. Well, we are aiming for Sunday. I don't know if it's going to be totally boots on the ground or not, but me and Wojo will get out and do live because it's local, it's quick, and the area that we're in is really hot. So we haven't been putting out we have a meeting. That's the other thing we got to talk about. We're supposed to have a meeting Sunday with the crew. We need a meeting. We need to get it going. We need to get it going.
Yep.
We
Get
have
organized and get
the Vogel's got a big event coming up in 2025. They have another one come up in August, I believe, of this year, right? Isn't it August of this year? I don't know. Eric, where are you? You still here? Put it up on the in a comment so I can put it up on the screen, please, if you're still here. QR scanner sticker code. Thank you, Damian Smith, all the way from Scotland, explaining things that the Texan couldn't. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Thank you. Appreciate you, dude. Well, I was trying over on this like computer over here because I have 2 screens. So I figured if I change screens, if it, try to check compatibility that way, but it won't even let me bring up my background. It just yells at me. It's very weird. But green's nice. I like green. Yes, thank you, Damien. Damien speaks Texan, apparently. Who knew? I mean, he's from Scotland. I didn't know. You know what I mean? I had no idea. So this Saturday night, 6 o'clock for the show. So I was gonna have a quiet show. Me and Wojo just doing our thing, right? Talking. We got some new evidence we want to bring to the forefront. Newer, I guess. I don't know. From the last few investigations, and kind of go over them together and have everybody, the headphones and have fun. Because I really enjoy the Bigfoot stuff, and the way things have been so hot lately, I haven't been doing as much paranormal because of that. Because things have been happening so frequently, and it's been consistent. And every time we go out, there's something new happening. There's a new piece of evidence. There's a new sound. There's one running through the freaking woods, 50 feet from us that we can't see. I mean, it's just nuts. So that's why I've been kind of really geared to a lot of Bigfoot. So, but this Saturday night, what I would like to do, Rick Sales says Wojo rules. It's my show, Rick. Keep it up.
What's up, Ricka?
Keep it up, Ricker. Keep it up.
Buy the merch, bro.
Yeah, buy the merch. Well, that's the other thing too. I've been playing around with, and I haven't told Wojo yet, so don't tell him. I'm gonna do some Wojo merch, so that way people actually buy stuff because it says Wojo on it. You know what I mean? So we'll do that. We'll have them sign it or something. You know what I mean? We'll have them sign something. Oh, look at this! Look at the birthday girls here. Happy birthday
to you.
Everybody sing
birthday to you.
Happy
birthday, dear Sammy. Happy birthday to
you. And many more. Well, there you go.
Yeah, she turned 23 today.
That's right. You don't ask questions. Everybody say happy birthday to Sam. It is Sam's from Sam's Pretty Paranormal. For her birthday present, go over to her YouTube and like and subscribe and check out all her stuff, man. Kick ass creator, man. Go check her workout. Make sure you say happy birthday when you do. All right. Oh, this Country. I asked if Country was here. Tinfoil's another one, by the way. Go to the other stuff. Can't watch the stream.
Guys got to do other stuff. That's no problem, Tim. Thanks for showing up.
Yeah, no, that's cool, bro. That's cool.
The foil is in the
Are you
house.
gonna be? Hey, are you gonna be here Saturday night, Tinfoil, for the show? I have an idea. I want you to join. I want you to partake.
That's what I was telling anybody.
Well, I'm gonna tell them all right now.
No, I meant Stammy. Her real age.
Yeah.
Just giving you a compliment.
Yep. Country boy. Let's see. Jen's birthday is tomorrow. Please say happy birthday. Yes, Jen Davis. We will tomorrow. Okay, Damien. Is it tomorrow already over there? I think it's tomorrow already over there, ain't it?
Mm.
So it's already her birthday. Maybe. All right, that's fine. Good enough. So don't worry about it. It's all good. No pressure. It's Saturday night at 6. Always a maybe. It's a maybe for me. Some nights, I'll see you later. So here's the idea we got. Country boy, hopefully Henry. Sam's been there. We know D who doesn't want to come in or anything like that, but there is an audio option. We want to go over all our evidence, all our investigations. We want to talk with everybody that has been on the side during the investigations. But we want to get you a link and have you come in to the studio during the show. So maybe not like right away, like sitting in the back, the back room or whatever, backstage. But as you're on the side, send you a message, through email, obviously with Country Boy. Have him click a link, come in and introduce himself. We haven't even met him personally yet. That would be a cool way of doing that. Henry, we have met personally, but I'd love to have Henry come in. D Hoot, Sam. I know Tinfoil's been there, Claude's been there. All the people that have been on the side during our live investigations. We want you guys to partake in our show Saturday night, whether it's for 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, audio, visual, no pressure. You can stay on the side. Whatever makes you feel comfortable is fine with me. So yeah, whatever you feel comfortable with, but we would love to have people come in and visually partake. But that's not a necessity. Okay. So, and we just want to talk about those live investigations because we have our boots on the ground Bigfoot investigators that are right here, basically locally around New England. We strategically have Bigfoot surrounded, I might add. So we do that. So, but my thought is, well, you guys are kind of part of the crew too. You guys are out there with every investigation, right? Right. So people here, we geographically live in different places. And we can't always meet up and go out into the woods. But you guys are constantly on here. Country Boy's constantly on there. D Hoot. Sam pops in and out when she can. She's there 95% of the time. Yeah. And she's been there for some big catches. You know what I mean? So, Tinfoil, like I said, has been there. I'd like to have him pop in and say hi to us and introduce himself. Again, I believe there's an option when you get the link and you go in studio, you can pick audio. Ronnie did it that time. Sounds intriguing. Coming on the side, watching the back door. No, I appreciate it. Absolutely, D Hoot. Did you that knock that I told you about? Did we hear the knock he told us about? Oh shit. I gotta remember. I think so. Hang on. Because Mojo's been reviewing a lot of things. And he told me, I don't know if I told Wojo. No, I'm coming. Was it through? No, it wasn't. It was. It wasn't through Messenger. I don't think. Was it? Fuck it.
What's going on? Is there a surprise I need to hear?
No, so he told me. Andy told me about a knock, and I gotta remember. So Country Boy said he'll be here. So we'll have fun with it. Like I said, we were just gonna go over stuff together. And I thought it was high time that we involved you guys. You know what I mean? I had family visiting, but they went back home. So I'll be on more lives. Can't wait for Saturday. Awesome. So if you don't mind, Sam, if you're on the side, like I said, you can do the audio whatever you feel comfortable with. I don't think you mind being on screen, but even like 5 or 10 minutes, just come in and just share with the folks about the lives. Tell us what happens on your end when you whatever. I know Sam does things and has her phone
Yeah.
and her headphones on, so she's walking around listening and things. Those are kind of things. It was oh, that's right. It was on the last live. That's why I didn't see it. If you remember the timestamps and everything, just send it to me, Andy, so we can check it out. I think you said 20 minutes 50 seconds. I have photographic memory, so I remember reading that for some reason. So in the live at 20 minutes and 50 seconds, the last live, he's saying that there was yes, I did. I remember. Okay, it was on the last live.
That investigation, there was like a lot of like strange sounds that
Oh my god, that's crazy.
Those sounds that we just couldn't really hear. But I mean, on our phones, when you go back and then you can hear it, it's like, oh my god, we did hear that. There was something, we just didn't know what it was, and it'll be like a knock per se. When we were sitting on the benches and then you were like, was that a soft knock? Because we were talking about soft knocks compared to loud knocks, so on and so forth. And all of a sudden, we just hear that little tap. I'm like, no way.
So that's what's crazy is that I said I wanted to try something new. Remember, I just kind of kept softly tapping, and I said, I wanted to try a different technique.
Right.
And then to say that something came back to us, maybe that technique will work. Maybe they're just mocking me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he says, right after your first whoop, always seem to get something after those whoops, right? Sam, do you have anything in the works? Did you ask your family if any of them had ever had a ghostly / Bigfoot experience? That's not the show, D-Hoot. D-Hoot. So that was very interesting to have Annie point that out. So I want to go back to that live and hear it. So when you told me this is what happens with my YouTube, you guys seemingly get to see it before I do. Isn't that the way it seems anyways, Wojo, right? I'm always like, hey, did you get that download yet? Because I didn't get anything.
Yeah.
So it takes forever to go to my channel and for me to see it. So depending on the length, of course. So when he had first told me about that, I hadn't seen it yet. You know what I mean? Well, of course you were there. You guys are always there. You guys are awesome. So basically what we're going to do is I'll have a thumbnail made up, and it's going to be basically the virtual investigators, right? That's what they're virtual investigators, right? They're still investigators. They're researchers, right? So the virtual boots on the ground investigators show, right? Basically, right? Boots on the ground, kind of. They're just floating above the boots. You know what I mean? So virtual investigators will be on here Saturday night. We're gonna pull you in as we deem fit. Like I said, you don't have to stay the whole show. You don't have to stay. You have to get on at all.
Right.
5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, the whole show, whatever you want to do, is wide open in that sense. So hopefully Henry watches the replay of this. Henry, if you're out there, sir, we want you Saturday night at 6. You know what I mean? Oh, Rick Sales got boots. You tell him that we don't wear cowboy boots out there, though, okay?
Yeah, I think Rick Sales should put boots on, come out with us.
Unfortunately, Rick Sales has an Android. I can tell by that boot. Eyes and ears on the screen, right? Eyes and ears, right? That's it. Instead of boots on the ground, eyes and ears on the screen. There's Henry. What's up, Henry? Did you hear the idea for the show? We want you to join us Saturday night. If you're on the side, we're going to send you a link and have you come right into this on-screen studio and tell us what you think and what you do to prepare and participate in the live events. So whoever it is, I can have up to 10 people in here. I don't care. So whoever's on the side, whoever's participating, we see you out there. We're going to send you a link, whether it's email, messenger, however you want to get it. He's got a work boots. Steel toe only. Look at steel toe only. Sounds like a work thing, sir.
Yeah.
Do you have body cams you can put on and record your 6? Yes, I've had everything I buy like good stuff, quality shit, right? Same with work. I've always been this guy. I buy good equipment, good, PSI lines because I do power washing, right? I've gone through 3 of them in less than 3 weeks. I look over and they're just spraying everywhere. I'm like, what is going on, man? A bunch of crap, garbage. Then I went through another soap pump. I usually go through like one every 2 seasons. This is my 3rd one this season. $300 a pop, no big deal. Appreciate it. Oh, but you make your money back by working. But if I don't have to spend it, then I'm not really making my money back, am I? Just money you throw out. You know what I mean?
So
But,
basically, Rich, I'm sorry. For Saturday's show, it'd be great for everyone just to be there. Tell us your best experience. What things that you heard, whatever. But Rich, how many people go on live doing investigations? But also now you're going to bring in audiences onto a show for their experiences. I don't see not too many. Us. Boom.
Yeah. No, it's funny because I see the live stuff that happens or the stuff that's like documentary stuff, right?
Right.
And even the stuff on the documentary stuff, they're not really talking to people on the side. They're not really, we have YouTube and we're seeing things come in live and happening and talking to the guest side. And they're not even guests anymore. They're our fellow researchers. They're out there learning too,
Exactly.
And it's huge, and it's definitely got a different element to it. I love the fact that it's live and uncut. That whatever happens. I mean,
It's raw.
It's just the idea of it. When I was watching and learning and research, and that's where I got the idea from, is that I love the documentaries way more than I love the production.
Mm-hmm.
And I just wanted to have my boots on the ground, but I didn't really know who to tell in order to go out. Like I have guys work for me. I'd be like, we'd be unloading in the backyard. And a couple of times that, we would hear something and wouldn't say anything. I'd just kind of chuckle and keep working. And then all of a sudden they go, did you just hear that? And I'd start laughing. And I'm like, yeah, let's go for a walk. And I'd bring them out back and I'd show them all the weird trees and all the crazy shit that happens on my property, And then I would start with the Bigfoot rants. And, you get the, oh, really? Or the, no way. You could tell the level of interest by just talking real quick, So.
But Rich, it's also validation, because again, it's live, it's raw. You're there with us when we start going out there into the woods. It's it's just you expect the unexpected, and that's what I love about that. Going on live, seeing our audience out there, watching just what we're seeing, and have questions. Some things that people hear, like the knocks. I know, like Sam heard the whoops, things like that. Hey, Tim.
Yeah. What's up,
How
Tim
you doing, brother? So that's just awesome work that you're doing.
No, thanks. I think it's all, between us, I think we bring it together. And for me, when I thought of that during the documentaries, I was like, man, when I got here and I started doing what we're doing, I was like, wait, I know I wanted to not just watch somebody tell me about stuff. I didn't want to watch people get interviewed. I didn't want them to hold up a cast. I maybe more so hold up a cast because it was evidence, but I wanted to be there. You know what I mean? Like when I met Alex Paddock for the first time, and it was a big deal for me because I watched all his stuff. I said it 100 times. I would sit there waiting like a month out because I was all caught up. So I was like, I want to bring that to the people, but I want them to come with me though. That's the thing.
Yep.
And we have, Texas and North Carolina and Scotland and Massachusetts and, the list goes on, Henry and New Hampshire. And, people all around can now join us and be part of our investigation. And all of them can be virtual boots on the ground investigators. Right. And that's now the vision is kind of going that way. Once we hit live and did it opened up so many avenues for my brain because my creative brain gets going and I can't control it. That's why I don't book out 6 weeks straight with guests. You know what I mean?
Right.
I just can't, because if I have a guest this Saturday, well, this just hit me last night into today. Now I'm stuck for a week before I can do it again. You know what I mean? And it drives me freaking nuts. So as unorganized as I seem, it's my passion is what I'm following. And we all know passion doesn't really have a clock. You know what I mean? Passion is of its own entity, right? So it just kind of takes us into the direction that the passion wants us to go. You know what I mean? Thank you, Sam. I appreciate. I love it, man. Yeah. What's up, bro? What's up with you? Saturday night, 6 p.m. If you're not off in Beverly Hills or whatever, working on the next Die Hard because Bruce Willis can't do it no more. So you're probably the next in line. If you're not making that non-Christmas movie, then we would love to have you on the side and send you a link because you do come to a lot of the shows, right? And tell us about your experience virtually. Tell us about what you see through the camera. You know what I mean? Tell us how much you enjoy me falling like D hooped up so eloquently. Not a lot of chat, mostly questions and suggestions, unless Richie falls. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I knew that. I knew that was good for television. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, Country Boy. I heard what you said about your experience. I would love to hear that live and hear too. That's included in this. Absolutely, bro. So yeah, we would love to hear whatever experiences you've had outside of the virtual investigating.
Yeah, a lot of questions.
So, hunt like that. Yeah, all right. So Henry understands what I'm talking about. The passion. The more often I attend, the more I see the changes in the properties. Yeah, right. Along with skin. That's a great point. Save that for Saturday night. That's what I want to hear.
Exactly.
I want you to see that, right? Because you got like D who was like, oh, is that all by the river? Oh, is this your property? Which property? Like they know where we're at now.
Right.
They remember these things. They see these things that we see. The 40-foot X, the dream catcher, all these different things, right? The benches by the river. Isn't that where we heard that whoop last time you were by the river? You know what I mean? So it's awesome. And I just absolutely love it. And I appreciate you guys very, very much for partaking in it. And I hope, and I shouldn't say I hope, I see that you appreciate it. That you have somewhere to go and do this because you have a passion for this as well. And perhaps you're solo and you don't want to, I didn't want to go out by myself in my backyard, man. And I sure as hell stopped bringing my kids out there. So it was the real deal. I wasn't playing. I knew there was something out there. And I knew there was something out there that was very big. And I didn't know its demeanor until I got the gifting stump and I had been flanked a couple of times or whatever it was, a few times. And, I realized I could have been dead till when I heard the samurai chatter 50 to 75 feet from me and they were going back and forth conversing. At any moment, they could have ran out of the woods and wiped all three of us out. I still don't want to put myself in a situation to where I'm too deep into the woods and get myself in trouble. And I bitch a lot about the trail that's been put out there. And it's mind blowing to me that, people got, like Wojo says, we got to talk to people because people got to be having experiences. They got to know things. The people that built that trail have to know things. There's 100% no chance that they don't. That they have to, bro. They have to have heard a knock. They had to have heard something break, a tree branch walking. There's something that they've heard out there. There is no doubt in my mind they shut the damn trail down. The trail's shut down. You're supposed to be out there. I'm in a butter, so I'm allowed.
Yeah, that's another thing. I've been seeing more of those signs than ever, which we never seen before. I mean, that's just a sign to me that,
they think someone's wrecking the trails.
Yeah, I think
that's
so.
What that is. They think someone's wrecking the trails.
Yeah.
They don't. There's a root ball this big pushed over next to the trail, and this tree that has no leaves or anything. It's big and thick. It's old enough to break, but yet here it is pushed by the root ball, blocking their trail. They think humans are doing that. That's not possible. I lifted it back up.
A lot of those trees are coming up and over, resting right over the trail, more than I've ever seen.
Yeah,
but again, they know something that we don't. Well, we know, but I like to hear it from the horse's mouth.
Yeah, no doubt. I would too. No, D Hoop says it. Y'all gonna see it. It's just a matter of time, and I think it's gonna be on a night show. And I don't think you're wrong. Because we were out the other night pretty much at dusk. It wasn't even dusk. It was dusk in the woods, though, wasn't it? You look how dark those woods get around 5 o'clock when the sun doesn't go down till 8. And there was crazy activity that night. You
remember when me, you, Eric, and Lisa when we were going out for pizza after? Remember the guy mowing the lawn down the street?
Yeah.
I almost pulled over. I was ready to ask him questions. If I didn't have a car up my butt, I probably would have just asked him, hey, seen or heard or anything. It's just
Yeah.
people must know outside of the, the surrounding areas must know something.
Well, they do. I mean, because I told you the story. About 3 houses down from my house, all our kids played football together with David, right? The Browns kids and my son played football, and a couple other kids on that street. And Mrs. Brown came over to my first wife, Heather, and said to her, "Hey, do you ever hear things out back? And have you ever been out there for a walk?" And Heather was like, "Well, what do you mean?" And then she was kind of like, and at this time, Heather was a believer at this point, after not being a believer for so many years, thinking I was just cuckoo, right? Which isn't too far off. I mean, I get it. And she says, "Well, I've been hearing this, these crunches and breaks and stuff." And then she says, "I bring my dogs for a walk, and it's in a totally different area. It's all behind her house, going off away from my property."
Right.
And she says, "I bring my dog for a walk out there, and there's all these crazy tree things." And that's what she called them, tree things. And then Heather says, "Okay, you need to talk to Rich." And Mrs. Brown was like, "What?" Mrs. Brown was like, "What do you mean I need to talk to Rich?" Well, Rich has been on this for a while now. And she's like, "Oh, really?" She goes, "Yeah." Mrs. Brown said sometimes she's nervous about going out there with her dogs because it just doesn't look right or feel right. And she feels like she's being watched. So you're not too far off by saying that, because we do. And I've been saying it for years. And I've knocked on the door a few times and gotten no answer. So I don't, maybe somebody wasn't home. They have that garage kind of under the house. So I don't know if there's cars there or not, or what, the daily deal is. They might be like, "There's that crazy neighbor, shut off the lights, pull the shades. So yeah, that's one thing we need to do, is do some witness interviews and things like that. We haven't really done. Like Eric Vogel came to the house with us on our last investigation, and he got to actually do an interview with Heather, talking about her experiences. He was blown away by it, that she had that. And she's like, she says, she goes, "I wasn't a skeptic. I just was trying to be rational." She goes, "I'm open-minded about a lot of things, but I was trying to be rational." And to me, she was a skeptic, but to that, and that, maybe in her head, that's rational. I don't know. I see it as a skeptic.
Right.
That's just how I view it. I'm not saying that's what she is, Can't really speak for her, right? What's Damien going off here about? Let's see. Damien, "I've been practicing my whoops, but does a recording whoop get more or less reaction than you doing it?" For me, I have to say no, because I've always walked out back before I've entered into their house. I've always done a whoop or not. I'm going to say 95% of the time I got something back. Okay. And we did do the Ohio Howl on recording, right, Woj?
Yeah.
And what did we get?
Yep.
And what did we get back?
Like 3 separate knocks, 2 from across the river, 1 behind us as a response, and a crash.
Yeah.
Like crashing through the woods, so to speak.
So I'm gonna say, who left is by Peter. What's probably not me? Has he answered everybody in the room? Must be. So yeah, so we've done both. It's just more so verbal than recording. How's that? What I'm seeing, you see many. What I'm seeing, XDC, IDC, many swamps and rivers in that area. And mine, is many swamps. Yes, many. Oh yeah, there's a lot of water, a lot of swampy lands, all kind. I mean, if you're an omnivore, I guess they call them. So you'll eat anything. If you're going to eat anything, then my property's safe to live on, no matter how big you are. You can live there, no problem. It could be.
We found
94
raspberries.
acres. Oh God, yeah. Yeah, raspberries are over there.
Yeah.
Blueberries. I've seen blueberry patches out there. Skunk cabbage. All kinds of different types of mushrooms, and who knows what they can handle and can't handle. Different types of peat mosses.
Chestnuts.
Bugs. Yeah, chestnuts, right? All kinds of the walnut, chestnuts, all varieties of different nuts. D's nuts.
Doesn't matter, Tom.
Sorry, it was there. I had to take it. Sorry. Let's see. And then Damien says, "Is there any burn scorch marks so we can rule out light?" No, nothing. Nope. I saw lightning hit my property one time, and unfortunately, it was like 70 feet from my couch, and it hit an old cherry tree, and it just blew me right off that couch. I hit the deck like I was back in the military. I was like, "What's up? What's up? What's up?" You know, that was pretty shocking. But no, nothing that I've seen. Like it's we rule out the splintering, the down spurts and spouts, whatever they are, or shear winds and or they down bursts. Those types of things. You can see a lot of damage up high on the trees that are blowing out that are now on the ground. We don't see any of that. We see things that we deem to be definitely pushed over or knocked over, or the wind, knocks them over from down low. You know what I mean? I've never seen anything from above just get blown the hell up or burn marks or anything like that. Nothing that I've seen. I did that today. Got so much info. One of the guys that drive around my area is seeing mountain lions and moose. Yep. We don't have those. So maybe a mountain lion. I wouldn't be surprised if I saw a mountain lion around here. Was this before you started looking in the woods? I don't know what she's talking about. Because I get caught up talking, then I have to try to catch up with the conversation on the side, I had a bear on my lawn this AM in the light eating raspberries. He left very fast. Kerpow, get out of here. I'm going to assume that Henry.
Shotgun.
That Henry left a message. You know what I mean? So. Only thing left is bipedal. A lot of the things that we run into structure wise, that's why we present them to you guys, And again, we're not yelling Bigfoot, but we're saying, though, if it isn't, then what is it? You tell me.
Right.
And if it's, and if it's the wind and Mother Nature, and I got to be honest with you, guys in our Bigfoot group, Boots on the Ground, the Vogels, and me and Eric had amazing dialogue. It was my favorite part of that whole investigation was the dialogue that we got to have back and forth with him explaining what the wind does, what the snow does, and then me being able to counter that and give rational answers back to him, and then him kind of look and go, okay, and some of them we had to agree on a 50-50, or I would give in and say, all right, then that's what it was, or somebody that really isn't a structure guy, kind of lost for words, stuck, so to speak, right? To me, that's as good as a yes for me. You know what I mean? So when you see that type of things, those types of things happening, like for instance, when Alex Petikoff, when I sent him the picture of the huts, asked me if he ever saw any of this stuff because he's in the woods all the time. He's always in the bush. And his first statement was, I'm not a structure guy. I said, absolutely. And I'm not asking you to be. Absolutely 100% not. I'm asking you what this is that you see on your screen right now. And he says, humans do a lot of weird things, but I don't know what that is. So I take that as a yes. I'm good to go with that answer. Thank you, sir. You know what I mean? If he hasn't seen it, then we have a right to have the conversation about bipedal, subject. So for me, what do you think? Do you feel the same?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, first of all, it was great to have Eric and Lisa with us because she also gives a pretty good
yes, country
question
boy,
and answer too.
Sorry, Joe, I had to answer that in case.
That's okay. But and Eric, for the years that he's been pretty much being out in the woods and seeing what he sees, and to talk about our lands here of tree structures and stuff like that, he was pretty amazed, and I was kind of glad that we also had our own dialogue, and I see some of his points too. But again, we're not going to sit here and have an argument or agree, disagree. You can always agree and disagree and be like, be cool about it and have that 50-50.
I'm sorry to cut you off, but we didn't even do that. We didn't. Not once did we agree to disagree.
Well, that's my point. We didn't have any of that.
That was the beauty of it.
Yeah.
That was the beauty of it. The conversation that took place during that whole investigation about structures with Eric Vogel was absolutely epic for me. Because I have been saying this for years before anybody, before this show, before you, before anything I've done. I've been trying to explain to people that things aren't normal. This doesn't make any sense. And when I was able to walk him over to the rake and have him follow that thing up and watch it
Yeah.
go between two branches, and him just stand there like, you know what I
Well,
mean? Like,
exactly. Because
yeah.
the whole time, Rich,
my
every
God.
time like me and you were talking,
Country boy, 6 p.m. Saturday night. Be here. Eastern time, U.S. Standard. Same time every week. Saturday, this Saturday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Back to you. Sorry. He asked me again.
any more questions, Country Boy? No. No, what was great is that, as we're talking, and I noticed that you were talking, we did less talking. We're just watching him talk, but he's sitting there. I'm watching just his demeanor. He's just like amazed of everything he's looking at, taking it all in. And that was the great beauty of everything, of that investigation. Just watching him, just soaking it in and just trying to like figure out what is going on here from the ground up. But I told him, like when we went in that college, I go, it's going to blow your bleeping mind because your mind is going to go all over the place because it's tough to find out what to start from the bottom up when there's so much evidence right in front of you. And then and you yelled over, get your ass over here, Vogel. That was the funny part.
I had something for him. So, Country Boy, do what you can, my man. It's impromptu. This is how I do things. This is how active my brain gets. My creativity comes when it comes. Tell your uncle we said welcome home.
Free, I don't know. But yeah, definitely. I'm glad.
Like and subscribe. All right.
Yeah, when you get out, like and subscribe. None of this other bullshit. Like and subscribe.
Keep you on the straight and narrow, bro. All right, sorry, man. I didn't mean to keep cutting you off.
No, it's all right.
He's killing me. Bipedals are the only known species to braid and intertwine tree branches and structures that we have in this area. Say humans being one species, the other possibility too. Not these ones though, too big. But I've heard that. I have come-alongs and chains and straps. Whoa! Even if I wrap that tree, I can't twist it to right. And you've seen it, Henry. You've seen it.
Yeah.
Henry's seen it live on the screen, man. He knows what he's looking at too, and he knows what the possibilities and impossibilities are for humans. You know what I mean? He gets it. Nothing on all fours. I have the ability really, nor the height or strength for the science. Well, yeah, and not only that, what type of coordination does a bear have? Right? How many times have you seen a bear like climb a tree or fall over? Or they even make Winnie the Pooh slip and fall with his honey, Right. So it's a known thing that they're a clumsy type of animal, right? I'm sure they can be agile killers when they want to be, but I would say more so a grizzly than a black bear, That's just my opinion. I don't know them as well as other people do. I'm just going by what I've seen. I haven't researched them or anything like that. Well, have a good one, y'all. I'm going to hop off here tonight and go investigate. Nice. Well, dude, remember the show's like 6 to 8, so you got a 2-hour window. So if you could just tell Hunky, don't tell him I called him that. If you could just tell Hunky that you just need 45 minutes to hang with two legends real quick, and that you're a superstar, and that you need to be on a really big, huge podcast, then I'm sure he'll understand.
Absolutely.
Yeah, just grab some McDonald's and head back to the house. You're fine. This is prison. McDonald's is a luxury.
Have some pizza. There you go.
Get him a fucking Big Mac. He's probably dying for one. Come on,
and a Happy Meal.
See you, Country Boy. So no, I just think those things are all important. You know what I mean? They're all, and the other thing I try to explain to people, you have to understand my context here. What I listened to and what I dealt with in my yard. And I try to explain to people that it's not just me venturing into the woods to go look for something I saw on TV because I thought it was cool. It came to me. Then I started watching the TV shows. Then I started that's the difference. And Wojo brought this up earlier during one of our conversations. This stuff came to me. I did not just go, I'm going to have an imaginary friend in the woods. I should go out there and look. That is not what happened. That came to me, and then it was like reverse investigating. You know what I mean? And then I started seeing things. So You have to understand the context. The context also is I've heard crunching and breaking way out. I've heard snapping of trees way out. I've heard snapping of a tree not so far way out when things ramped up and they knew that I knew.
Yeah.
But I remember sitting there going, "Who the hell's out in the woods? What are they doing? What are they building out there?" Like thinking it was a human for some reason because I hadn't been to and explored all that acreage. So I didn't know what could have been out there, really, honestly. And then I went out there and I was like, "There's no way a human came out here." As I'm up to, in a swamp up to the top of my muck boots, going, "There's no friggin' way. There's no. Why would someone come all the way out here and this shit to do that?" It made no sense to me once I put boots on the ground and eyes on what I was hearing. So you have to understand when I went back in to the house after having my very first real experience with movement, with sound, with guttural, whatever it might have been, it all flashed back to me that each tree break I could hear in my head, each crunch I could hear in my head, football I could hear it in my head again. I was like, oh my God, that's not a human at all. That's how this happened. So when you put it into context, from my view, where this started from, it's a totally different ballgame for me. And unfortunately, you'll never have that. You can only go out there and have your own experiences, let's see. And to be on for, yeah, cool. That'd be great, Sam. Yeah, I think it'd be great. I think it'd be fun. It'd be fun for you guys. I want you guys to have fun. I want you guys to utilize this resource. This is yours too. You partake in those lives. Why shouldn't you get the credit for some of that too? Because you guys make it. You guys are, I love it. When I turn that on and see zero, I'm like, oh. And then all of a sudden, bang, 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 bang. I'm like, yeah, you know what I mean? It just livens up my heart and my soul and brightens my day. And I know everybody else that's out there with us, it's just awesome. So it's very important to us. So let's see. Same here. My folks started complaining the house getting roared at. Yeah, that'll wake you up. That'll wake you up. Then I got busy learning. Absolutely, Henry. Henry, will you be here Saturday night, 6 o'clock? I'll send you a link. You can jump on screen with us and hang out and tell us what you think of the lives and what you get from your perspective. No pressure at all. Just whatever you like. I just want you guys to have fun and partake in the show as well. I think you deserve that. I think you've earned that. I hold you guys near and dear to my heart. This is my passion. You guys have taken it upon yourselves to make it yours as well. And I'm truly grateful for that. So I think we should periodically have a show like this. I don't think it should be a one and done. Yeah, that'll be awesome, Henry. Good to hear, Henry. Good to hear. So that's why I believe they exist, because of all the evidence the last thousands of years of them. Just because we have not seen them does not mean they don't exist. They are just smarter than us. Yeah, they are. And once you get kind of in with them a bit, they start revealing themselves a bit to you. You know what I mean? So I've had situations where they're comfortable with me and they know it's me. None of my other neighbors were out at the tree line looking out there. It was me, and lo and behold, I got the gift and the stump and had all the experiences. You know what I mean? So that tells you a lot right there in itself, So we'll plan for that Saturday night at 6 p.m. In the meantime, August 16th coming up, we have a show we're on, don't we? A very, very big show.
Yeah.
And what is that show, Wojo?
Oh, Kelly Lynn Shellhorn.
Yeah.
She's a psychic medium. She loves our show, and she's going to bring us on board. And she's also worldwide. She's got big following.
Dude, worldwide. I saw her numbers. You want me to tell you what her numbers are? Should I tell? I don't know if I should.
Go ahead.
Should I tell you privately?
I
don't know if they.
I
don't know. I don't know if they all know each other's numbers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I have an idea what it is.
Do you?
Yeah.
Go ahead, take a guess.
480.
Oh, an idea. Oh no. Oh no.
No, difficult, really.
Oh no.
More than 550?
You need to add 2,000 to what you first said.
Oh wow.
672,000 last week. That's a
Oh, I'm sorry. We're on that show with her with all those people. Damn. That's killing me.
Yeah, you watch her and Sean. They're just amazing people, and that's why.
Yeah.
People see that and get that. Yeah, they could tell a good soul when they see one. You know what I mean? So that's clear why that's the case. You know what I mean? So yeah, I thought it was it was pretty profound anyway. So
And real
I
quick,
won't tell you.
Rich, before I let you go,
Yeah.
during our podcast with Sean Kelly.
Time out. He's letting me go, just so you guys are aware of that. That little Freudian slip he just had. He's like, before I let you go, Rich.
You picked up on that, didn't you? Ah! Bye, Rich. So, anyways,
Can I come back, won't you?
Richie, come back. I'm nervous. No, that we did, like, as we were discussing about our adventures and everything, but we also brought it to you folks. We brought up about how great the audience is, and thank you for a lot of years to be on there and show a good presence. But you know, it's not all about me and Rich. It's about you guys too. I mean, it's all of us. So I just want to make that clear that, you know, when we do go on this show, I hope to see you guys on there. It's gonna be a big show.
Yeah, it's gonna be a big show. Absolutely. And just like Sean Kelly's shows were big. I mean, we ended up over 800,000 between the two nights, or well, right around 800,000, something like 780 or something like
Yeah,
that.
and the Vogels had a great showing too.
They
Our
had a huge
boys,
show. I think it was like 1.3 million combined or something like that. I added
all
it
of
up,
us,
you
yeah.
know? Yeah, with the three shows. So yeah, pretty cool, pretty awesome. And we get to do it with awesome people. That's the cool part. And
Yep.
and like, you know, Carrie Lynn, like, she's always been a supporter of mine. I didn't really know her that well, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And to watch her, she's like, I just love your energy. I love all these things about you. And I thought it was awesome. And then she came up with the old squirrel on Red Bull, because I guess somebody calls her that, you know? So
You remember you were trying to think of her, like, yeah, what was her name? Is it Kelly Lynn? No, it's Kerry Lynn. And all of a sudden she popped on out of the blue. That was freaky.
yeah, damn.
She's a psychic medium, man. You never know. She's like Kazoo in the Flintstones. She just pops up, hey, guys, you know, hey. And we'll be like, hey, girlfriend, you know.
Yep. But, no, definitely.
But I'm looking forward to this Saturday. And you know what? If you guys have any other, like, you know, questions you guys want to just throw out, let's just bring it, you know. It's always open.
Yeah, if you're on the side, you're still part of the show too. It don't matter. You still have to ask questions to people on our live investigations. You can still ask them the questions. You ask us the questions. You can just be free and open here. There's nothing rehearsed, nothing like that. I love the ad lib. I love the freedom of that. I love the honesty in that. You know, you're not reading from a script. We're not telling anybody to say anything. They're going to come in from the side where you're sitting, and then you can ask them whatever you want. Is Richie full of shit? You know what I mean? You can ask him whatever you want. It does not matter. Yeah. There are no holds barred, as long as it's respectful, as long as there's none of that crap, you know, which I know there won't be. I'm just saying, overall, as long as we have respectful dialogue, we can all agree to disagree, or we can not believe somebody if we don't want to believe somebody. That's all well and good. You have a right to do that. Right. You just don't have a right, especially on my show, to shit on somebody. That's all.
Just remember, smile and have fun.
Yeah, and remember, shit belongs in the toilet, unless you're Wojo. All right, so Damien says we love you both, and obviously Sassy has grown to love you guys. You love you both back. Thank you, Damien, brother.
Thanks, Damien. Come on the show too, Damien, if you want.
Yeah, 100%. Does not mean they don't exist. Yeah, I already got that. I corrected you for you. Why does he have to do that?
Well, that was like 5 minutes ago. Where the hell have you been?
Yeah,
it takes you 5 minutes to type.
Yeah. What do you think?
Oh yeah, stand talk to him, will you?
He's writing a book this month that'll be published. I think that's his way of announcing that he's writing a book.
Yeah, you beat me to it.
I got you.
Hey, Wojo, whatever you do, don't tell anybody. Well, look what you did, you dope.
You told like 6 people that are watching. Tell us about your book on Saturday. Yes, nothing wrong with promoting. Absolutely, he knows that 100%. That's how we do things.
That ain't happening.
Loser. No. Much love to you, bro. You know that. What I saw in your area, trees getting positioned, then you show the college. Damn.
Oh, that college is. That was even more of a mess than the last time, because the last time we went, that X wasn't even there.
Dude, it was not there. That X was not there, bro. I'm gonna look at my pictures tonight. I'm telling you, that X was not there. I would have noticed that X. That X was special, like the 40-foot X. It was unique, dude. wasn't just boom boom. There was shit up top that you had to pay attention to, man. Let's see.
I was in there with what?
Yeah, it's like you're in the den. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's scary. Oh, here we go. Laugh my ass off. I'll give a hint. That's a sword and sorcery genre style of fantasy adventure. Yeah, like we couldn't have fucking guessed that. Adventure done it a different way.
Put your pants on. Take your skirt off, you freaking weirdo.
Now leave your pants off. We don't do pants around here. No, it takes you two morons an hour and a half to watch 60 minutes. I can't fucking argue with that. I wish I could.
Yeah.
But like, look, what's that? A squirrel? Train, right? This is me. This is me. Here comes a moth, right? I'm like,
Mothra.
yeah. I don't wait for it to land. I'm like, what the hell's going on? So stupid. Anyways, that's it for tonight. I'm going to play with games with my friends. I've taken a little time off from work coming up. Little.
Paranormal Voices on with Kelly Lynn Shellhorn if you want to watch.
Yep. Go over and watch the Paranormal Voice with our friends Dale and Michael John and Kerry Lynn's their guest tonight, man. She's kick ass. They're kick ass. So jump on over there and watch that, okay? No more of this nonsense. Taking up time for everybody. But thank you everybody for being here. As always, go over to TikTok, follow me. Go to Facebook, Banter Richie B, and follow me. Instagram, Banter Richie B, follow me, and definitely like and subscribe on YouTube. We're climbing really fast on YouTube and watch the numbers climb. I'd really like to see that. We got to get to 1,000 though. So whoever you know, anybody you could tell, we love and appreciate you. You know what I mean? And also watch for our next book giveaway from Candleface. All right. So, and as always, keep climbing. Right, Wojo?
That's right. Yankees suck. Keep climbing. Buy the merch. Boom! Let's go!
Yeah, and Yankees suck.